Right, we're back in winter, which means it's dark and we're inside. We just washed the car and it's clean on the outside, but we'll be frozen in the morning.
Like a popsicle. So
Right.
we've got to dry it off actually pretty soon.
All right. Tomorrow it goes into the mechanic for what?
We are going to have the steering wheel looked at because it does this shimmy when you're driving it.
Right.
We've talked about this before in our other videos. So yeah, we're going to go have that fixed.
Hopefully he can fix it with parts and everything. Is it brakes or is it something beyond, maybe some warping of one of the discs? I don't know, but we'll find out. Yeah. Also, oil change.
Yes, I need to get the oil changed.
It has been more than 6,000, maybe 7,000 miles. We've been bad, been naughty.
Oh, yeah, that is bad.
Yeah, it's been a year, but we did a lot of driving last winter. And there's two things which I'm sure people would love for us to get rid of. What are they?
The tail lamp failure light and the
check engine light. Yeah.
But
yeah,
we'll ask about that. I mean, is it really, it's not really causing harm.
No harm, but
it's just
super annoying, right?
Yeah, it's annoying.
Right. The tail light failure light really hits obviously in the evening. And where we live, it's evening for 20 hours a day. So that's really sucky. Otherwise, the car is running how?
It's actually running really, really well. And, we have to park it outside right now, which we hate doing, but especially during the winter. But it fires up even in the morning when it's super cold.
Knock on wood.
And the negative temperatures overnight.
Yeah, it'll be -7 or -10 Fahrenheit, -17 Celsius overnight. And ouch.
Yeah. So it is cold. It's cold when you first get in here. We're at almost 451,000 kilometers. And our goal for this car is to hit 500,000 K. We will see if we can get there. I believe that we can. Yeah, it's an adventure, and we're gonna have a whole string of videos this winter, more adventures in the LS430. Okay, so we are here just picking up our car from its repairs, and
we found out what was wrong with the tires and why it was wobbling.
yes, and we need a new winter tires.
Yes, new winter tires. They're Michelin's ice something or other. So that was good.
That was good. They were only at 10%.
Yes, which is why they were all wobbly. That's the good news. There was some other things that were going on with the car. Why don't you go inside, start her up, and I'll tell you about them. Start her up.
Fire up this baby.
All right. Boom. So first thing you'll notice, check engine light is still on.
Yes, they did not fix that.
No. And there's good reason why they did not fix that. $2,000. It's a catalytic converter. He said, if you want to fix it, it's $2,000. And we said, no. Right. And you can't see right now, but the tail lamp light, now it says front door, but if I close the front door and if it were dark out, it would say tail lamp. So I'll close the front door. Yeah. And so our problem with that one, crazy enough, is that somebody has switched some of the lights in the back with LEDs. We don't know which ones, because all the lights are working, which is why I couldn't find any lights that weren't. And that throws the whole circuit into a and throws the fault. So we will be stuck with tail lamp when it's dark out and our dreaded check engine light, because we're not paying that much money. But we're going to find out right away. I'll drive it and see whether or not it does the shaky shake.
Yes.
But we do need those winter tires, because look at that.
Winter is here. Definite must-have.
And we were going to drive it on the highway last weekend. Thankfully, we did not.
Yeah.
Because we probably would have had a flat. It was that bad. So that and the cabin. Now the tires came to just over 1,000 Canadian, around about $850 US. Did the oil change first time in 6,000 or 7,000 miles. So it was time for that. Otherwise, the car is great, and the mechanic who owned it, who owned a Lexus LS430, said this engine is doing fine.
That's amazing. We are definitely going to hit 500,000 K.
All right, I'm going to take it for a drive. I've got Amy in the Mercedes. I'm a little worried about that. It's a little too fast for her. Don't be speedy. Mercedes S430, the competition. Hitting the highway, checking the steering wheel. It is very, very smooth. There is no little wiggle. Oh, that is great. So the concern was maybe it was the brake, maybe it was something mechanical underneath, but none of that. None of that. It was the tires were just too old at 10%, as Amy said, and now we're good to go. Winter, bring me your worst. We can deal with this. But again, if you're taking a look, here's the steering wheel now. No jiggle, just straight up. That is a lesson learned. I did not think it was going to be the tires. The tires had belonged to the previous owner, so I know we had used them for 2 winters, but I have no idea how long they had been used before that. They were Michelin Primacy, so definitely good tires. However, their age was questionable, obviously, and glad to be ready for the winter with some decent tires. All right, let's go. I have 2 questions to ask you. One, what do you think? Was it worth it?
Oh, heck yeah. Totally. Well, how was it driving back?
It was great. There was nothing wrong with it at all.
Good. It didn't shake the steering wheel?
Nope. Shaky Shake is gone.
Good.
And we heard you on the way back. What'd you think?
Wow. I feel like Mr. Wheeler behind the wheel.
I have no idea what that reference is.
Yeah, probably not. Disney cartoon reference where Goofy like gets into the car and he turns into like a crazy man behind the wheel. That's how I felt. A crazy woman. It's just, you're just in a tank when you drive this car and you just feel like such a badass.
Tank? Tank.
They're both
Tank.
tanks.
Tank.
Different kinds of tanks.
Parked.
Yeah, parked. So, yeah, it's fun driving.
Right, what should people do?
Please like and subscribe to our channel. We would greatly appreciate it. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're you know, about 100 subscribers away. So yeah, just click the like button.